Welcome in. Hi. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. All right, I'm trying to connect to my AirPods. Hopefully they will be working in just a moment. All right, there it goes. Perfect. All right, welcome in. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Thank you. Welcome in. If this is your first time taking class with me, I'm Joanne, your instructor. Welcome in to Spring into Bar. We're going to be doing a 45-minute bar class in just a moment. But let me just tell you that this is a class that is hosted by Banyan Women's Collective. So for some of you that don't know, and maybe you're just here taking the class with me, welcome in. Banyan Tree is a 501c nonprofit organization based out of the San Francisco Bay Peninsula area. And we believe that health and wellness access and choice is a human right and should not be determined by a financial status or zip code. So we are here to provide classes for you for free, which is amazing. And so I just have a little, before we get started, a little survey. We're going to get to that in just a moment. Thank you. And what I love learning about you guys is, where are you coming from and where are you logging in from in the chat box? So if you do have that, please, please, please let me know where you are logging in from. Thank you, Vivian in Menlo Park. Virginia Beach, amazing. Alrighty. Thank you, Nancy, North Dakota. All right, so just before we get started, I'm going to just really quickly send out this little survey just for about a minute or so. If you would be so inclined to answer these 4 questions for me, and then we'll get going. So just to kind of get started, you need a mat. Also, you need a chair, a sturdy chair. And then if you don't have a chair, a wall maybe that you can hang, you can hold on to. So that would be really, really helpful for you in this class. Wow, in Maine. I am going to be trying to check out that eclipse today. Thank you. Edmonton, Canada. Melanie, welcome in. Perfect. Alrighty. So if you guys also, okay, so what we need is our mat, our chair, and ourselves. And then just being able and willing to try out this class with me today. Also, shoes and socks off if you feel comfortable. You can have socks on if you don't want to wear your socks. I am just keeping my socks on to keep my feet warm for now, and then I'll probably chuck them in just a moment. All right. Perfect, and hopefully you guys can see me okay. So the way that this class begins, we're going to start off with a nice little warm-up to kind of get our body temperatures going. We want to make sure that we're nice and warm and ready for ourselves to do the class. And then from there, we're going to head into some different exercises. I'm going to try to get through the entire body today as best as possible. So that's lower body, your upper body, and your core. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Thank you guys for doing the poll. If you have done the poll, perfect. Go ahead and stop it right there. And let's get started. Alrighty. So without further ado, we're going to get started with our warm-up. So the way that I like to start the warm-up for this class is, we're just going to go ahead here into the center of our mats. I'm going to take a big step back with my right leg behind me. So that's my right leg here. We're going to draw the hands in the center. Alrighty, and we're going to shift the body forward, and then we're going to shift it back. Okay, what we're doing here is we're trying to open up the hip flexor. The hip flexor are these guys here. So these guys are really, really important, because when we're at home and maybe we're sitting and working all day, these hip flexors, these guys, they get super, super tight. So my goal in this class is to try to balance out your body. Make sure that you have some openness in the hips, because happy hips equals happy knees. Happy knees means that we can go and do all the activities that we want to, right? Outside of work, outside of maybe outside, just, walking and everything like that, and whatever activities that we like to do. So we're going to get started with our warm up, and then from there, we'll kind of get moving and grooving. And I think that's it. Make sure you guys have a water and a towel if available. And then if you have any questions throughout the class, please feel free to use the chat box, as we're just going to be kind of popping in from doing upper body to lower body to core. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I have music here for us as well. So just, I'm just going to kind of keep it low in the background to kind of keep count for myself. And then if it needs to be a little bit higher, just let me know. All right, here we go. We start with that right leg back, hands in the center. Let's shift the body forward and back. Here we go. We reach forward and back for 1. So again, our goal is to open up that hip flexor here on the right side. 4 more. And watch the feet. I want to make sure that those toes are facing forward. 2 to go. Last one. Let's reach below the knee. We come back into the center. Down and up for 1. And 2. Good. 3, 4. Halfway there. Good. 5. And 6. Perfect. 2 to go. Last one. Let's reach over the head now. We come up and down for 1. So the front knee, I'm slightly bending it for 3, 4. Halfway there. For 5. Good. And 6. 2 to go. Last one. Let's hold it here into the center. Let's rotate right and left. So now we're warming up the spine for 2. Super important to warm up the spine. 4. Halfway there. For 5. And 6. 2 to go. Last one. Let's reach over the head, side to side. So now we're warming up the obliques. 2. Good. 3. Also, don't worry about being a little wobbly. That's part of it. That's us using our core. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Let's go ahead and walk that right leg in. We'll go ahead and gently shift over to the left side. Make sure that all the toes are facing forward, hands in the center. Let's do it again. Forward and back. Forward and back for 1. Perfect. For 2. Nice. 3. 4 and halfway there for 5. And 6. Perfect. 2 to go. Last one. Let's reach below the knee, back into the center. We come down and up for 1. Perfect. 2. Good. 3. 4 and halfway there for 5. And 6. Beautiful. 2 to go. Last one. Let's reach over the head, back into the center. You can have a slight bend in the knee. 2. Good. How's it going, team? 3, 4. Halfway there. Perfect for 5. And 6. 2 to go. Last one. Let's rotate in the center from the left to the right for 1. 2. Good. 3. Warming up that spine for 4. Halfway there. Good. 2 to go. Last one. Let's reach over the head, side to side from the left to the right for 1. Warming up the obliques for 2 again. Wobbly is okay. Working that core. 4 more here. 3. 2 to go. Perfect. All right, friends, let's head into the center. We're going to shift the hips back as if we were heading into a squat. We're going to shift the hips back. Come on up. We come down and up and down and up. 2 more. Last one. Let's march those knees into the chest. We come up and up and up and up and 4 and 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, perfect. All righty. Well, hopefully you guys are all nice and warm. All right, let's go ahead and get started now that we are warmed up into some leg work, okay? So again, we're gonna be holding on to the chair. I'm gonna keep my mat just like so that my feet have some cushion underneath them. If you don't need extra cushion, you wanna be barefoot on the floor, you can totally do that as well. Also, I have socks on just to keep my feet warm, but if you also wanna take your socks off, that is perfectly fine too. I'm gonna probably get there in just a moment. Okay, so my right hand is here on the bar. We're gonna take that left hand on the bar. Right leg's gonna step out, so we're gonna keep those feet together. We're gonna step out here to the right side. Hopefully that's your right side. Okay, and we're gonna draw the arms over the head and shoulders. So we're going to take ourselves out. What we want here is to make sure that the rib cage stays right over your hips, okay? So we're going to make sure rib cage right over the hips. We're going to kind of tuck those hips underneath, and we want to create a nice big rectangle here just down below, okay, as best as we can. So softening in the knees, we're going to walk out, and then we're going to walk in together, keeping the hand here for extra balance, okay? So we're going to also get into what we call micro movements, okay? Those little micro movements, all we're going to do is we're going to move up and down 1 inch. So we're going to think about how much an inch is, not very much, okay? And we're just going to interpret it ourselves and how much we think an inch is, all right? And that's where you're really going to find your maybe muscles start to shake, maybe feel that heat burning. It is springtime, right? So our muscles are going to be awakening. During that time, breathe through the movement. If you'd like to take a break, please take the break and then kind of just jump back in when you're ready to go, okay? So let's start with legs first. We're gonna take the arms overhead as well so we get some shoulder work engaged in there as well. Keep that core nice and tight. So again, we also engage the core. Are you guys ready to go? All right, I'm gonna take my socks off, so hope you guys can see okay. All right. And happy Monday. All right, let's get going here with our music. Hopefully you guys can hear it okay. Should be pretty light though. All right, so left hand on the bar, we're gonna take our feet together, arms up. Here we go, we come down and up for 1, down and up for 2, for 3, good. Halfway there, so I'm always gonna be counting on the 8 count, and 6, 2 to go. Last one, let's hold it right here. We're gonna push and pull for 1, 2, 3, and 4, good. 5, and 6, and 7, and halfway there for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it here, up 1 inch, and down for 1. Again, so let's think about how much that inch is for 3, and drop, good. 4, halfway there for 5, and drop, and 6, 2 to go, 7. Last one, we go tiny 1 inch pulses here for 1, and 2 very small, 3, and 4. We are awakening up those legs. Halfway there, 8 more for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Good. 4, and 3, and 2. Perfect. Hold it right there. Now our right heel comes up, then left heel for 2. We call that a releve, or rise in the heel. 4 more here for 5, and 6, 2 to go. Are you ready, team? You can stay here, or we can take both heels up top. We come up and down for 1, up and down for 2, 3, 4, halfway there. You got it. 5, okay. 6, 2 to go. 7. You are gonna hold it here at the top. Let's draw that hand. It comes down and then straight at the top. Notice my heels are still lifted. There's 3, 4, halfway there. How's it going? 5. Woohoo, 6, 2 to go. Last one, hold it at the top, and we push and pull. 2, get that rectangle, there we go. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, and we're halfway there for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and head into those micro movements. Up 1 inch, and down for 1, up, and down for 2, up, and down for 3, up, down for 4, 5, 6, 2 to go. How's it going? Are we shaking? Are those muscles awake? 1 more. Here we go, team. Tiny 1 inch pulses, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, hang tight. 5, 6, 7, halfway there for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Let's shake it out. Whew. Alrighty. All right, did we awaken those muscles? I hope so. All right, perfect, team. We are going to stretch it out. Alrighty, so if you need to take a leg back or take the leg back here to stretch it out, go for it. And then we're going to give the legs a break. Head into some standing forward before we swap on over to the other side, okay? How you feeling? Perfect. Let's go ahead and take those feet together here into the center. So I want you to spring your heels up top. Whoop. Okay, or we can keep those heels down to the floor. We're going to head into a standing fork. So from the side, it's going to look like this, where we're going to do our standing crunch, and then we open and release, okay? So I really want you to think about engaging your core as we head into our standing crunch. So standing up top, we're gonna stand here, crunching in the center. We come down and up for 1, down, 2, good, 3, 4, halfway there, for 5, so we're engaging, 2 more, 7, last one. I want you to hold on to that crunch, and I want you to pull, 2, 3, 4, so heels can also be lifted, 6, 7, halfway there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, open it up here. We're gonna tap that right toe out. We're gonna draw the elbow into the knee, getting our obliques engaged. We're gonna come up and then release. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We come up and down for 1, 2, good. 3, 4, halfway there. 2 to go. Last one, let's hold it here for the balance, and then we're gonna crunch. Hold, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, halfway there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take that leg back, open and stretch it on out. Perfect. Alrighty, friends, let's go ahead and squat. I'm gonna move my chair all the way over to the other side so that I can do the other side. That's just pure movie magic, right? That's how I switch sides. But if you need to turn around or move the camera or the phone or the computer, wherever you are, go for it. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna rise up onto our toes, okay, the balls of our feet, and then we're gonna head back into our standing crunch. Are we ready? Here we go, team. Feet down or heels lifted. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We crunch it down and up for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Halfway there for 5. Good. And 6. 2 to go. Last one. Let's do tiny crunches. Hold it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, and you're halfway there for 8 from the side. 7 and 6 and 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Open and release to stretch. We're going to drop those heels down. Let's take the toe down here on the left side, elbow to the knee. In 3, 2, 1. Let's crunch it up and down for 1 and 2. Good. 3 and 4. Halfway there for 5 and 6. Perfect. 2 to go. 7. Last one. We head into our tiny crunches. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, and you're halfway there for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Last 4. Can you guys hear me okay? There we go. Now you can hear me. Okay, good. All right, so let's head right here into the center. We're going to swap to the other side. So we head back into our legs. This time, it is my right hand on the bar. Stepping out to the left side. So same exact thing. You want to make sure we're engaging that leg again. Here on the left, arm comes down. We drop down into our nice big rectangle, and then come back together in 3, in 2. Are we ready, team? Here we go. We come on down and in for 1. So same exact thing for 3. So give the core a break. Right back on the legs. Good. Last one. Hold it right here. Nice big push and pulse for 1 and 2. So my heels are down to the floor. Rib cage. Over those hips. 6, 7, and we're halfway there for 8, 7, and 6, and 5. Last 4, 3, 2. We hold it here. Up 1 inch and down for 1 and 2. Good. For 3 and 4. Halfway there for 5 and 6. 2 to go. 7 Last one, tiny 1-inch pulses. Here we go. 4, 1, and 2, and 3. Again, think about how much in inches.
Love is when you try to place it out your mind.
And 7, and halfway there for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, hold it here. Left heel comes up. Here we go. Left heel and drop for 1. Right heel for 2, and left for 3, and right for 4. How's it going for 5? And drop. And 6. 2 to go, friends. 7. Last one. Okay, you can stay there with a single leg, or you can go double heel. Good. 2, and drop. For 3, and drop. Good. 4. How's it going? Halfway there for 5, and 6. 2 to go. 7. Last one. Hold it right here. Let's come down and up. Down and up and extend. 2. We're onto our high heels for 3. Breathing 4. Still creating that nice big rectangle down below. 6. Perfect. 2 to go. Last one. Hold it here in the center. Nice big push and pull for 1 and 2. Big 3. These are big. 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, and halfway there. Hold on. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Last 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it here. Up 1 inch and down for 1. Oh, here's where we start to shake. And 3, and drop. Are we awakening those legs for 5, and drop. 6, 2 to go. You got it. 7. Last one. Tiny 1-inch pulses here for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good. 5, and 6, 7. Halfway there for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Last 4, 3. Okay, I'm going to give you a little challenge here if you'd like. We can let go. Hold for balance there, friends. For 10, and 9, and 8, and 7. Heels up for 6, and 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my goodness, shake it out. Woo. All right, let's stretch it back. Nice work. All right, how we feeling? Whew. All right. Feeling okay? All right, perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and give the legs a tiny bit of a break as we head into some core work. Good, I'm going to fire emoji, right? We're firing up those legs. Okay, so we're going to head into some triceps. That's these guys right here. So they're on the back side of our arms. Alrighty, so right in the front side is our biceps. The triceps are right back here. So I'm going to have you actually hinge at your hips so that the back stays nice and straight. Arms are going to go here. We don't need any weights, all right? So I want you to do is squeeze the triceps behind you. You want to make sure that this line goes above your body line. Here's your body line here, right? At diagonal. So we're going to try to go and extend above the body line into a nice straight line. We're going to be lifting and pulsing. The number one rule here is to make sure that your posture stays upright and that chest stays out. Because what happens here if our chest doesn't stay out, right? We get into that hunchback position, and that's not what we want. We also want to make sure that we're engaging our back here as we are extending the arms. Ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We extend out and in for 1. Back for 2, 3, 4. I had better lighting. Sorry. 5. And good. 6. 2 to go. 7. I want you to hold it right here. Let's lift it up and pull. 2. Good. Chest out. For 4. 5. 6. 7. Halfway there for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it here. Up 1 inch. Down for 1. Up. Down for 2. 3. 4. Chest out. 6. 2 to go. Last one. Tiny 1 and pulses staying up. 2, 3, 4. Chest out. 5, 6, 7. Halfway there for 8. 7 and 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it on down. We're gonna almost do the same thing. Let's just come on up. Give our back a tiny bit of a break. So now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna head behind you so that you guys can see what's happening. So again, we're gonna open and extend, okay? But now I want you to squeeze in towards your midline. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing next. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Full extension. Out and in for 1. Back. In for 2, 3, 4. Halfway there for 5 and 6. Perfect. 2 to go. Last one. Let's lift and pull up. 2, 3. Chest out. 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway there for 8. How's it going? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Now I want you to flip the hands pointed up to the sky. Up, 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 up. 5, 6, 7. Chest out halfway there for 8. Is it burning? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Now we're squeezing in and out for 1. In and out for 2, 3, 4. Squeezing in for 5. Chest is out for 6. 2 to go. How are we doing, team? Last one. Hold it here. Are you ready? Squeeze in and pull. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're halfway there. You got it. 7, 6. Chest out. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and time. Woo! Shake it out. We'll stand on up. Nice work. Let's go ahead and stretch out those triceps, shall we? Woo! All right, I hope you guys felt that. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so we headed into some upper bodies. We're gonna give the triceps a little bit of a break. We're gonna head right back down to the lower half. So we're gonna head right into your glutes, okay, and your hamstrings. Let's see you guys way back here. Okay, I'm gonna be facing the wall or the bench or your chair, whatever you've got. And I'm gonna bring my body really, really close to my chair. We're gonna take a tap back with your right toe behind you, okay? So the right leg is gonna tap back here. We're going to lift as high as we can, and then we're gonna tap that floor back down, or the toes back down. So let me go over what a pointed toe is and what a flex foot is. Okay, so the pointed toe is pointing away from your face. That is a pointed toe. A flex foot comes in, okay? You can see my foot there. Now the toes are pointed in. Okay, so we're gonna stay with our pointed toe mostly the whole time here. All right, reminder, we need this guy because we're gonna be drawing our heel up top here on the left side, okay? That is an option if you'd like to take that option. If you don't, then you're just gonna simply keep that heel glued and connected to the floor. All right, I want you to keep your shoulders nice and square. Let's tap the right toe back. I want you to lift up that right leg just as high as you're able to go, okay? I don't want you to like go crazy here. I just want you to lift it up as high as your body's able to go. Notice that your standing leg and glute are also going to be firing away because it's got to stabilize you to the ground, which means that the glute's also going to be working and the leg is going to be working on the left side as well. Alrighty, so let's go ahead here. Also here at the top, I want you to be nice and relaxed at the top. I don't want you to do a death grip here, just nice and loose. Ready? Right leg, come up and tap for 1. Come up and tap for 2, for 3, and drop. Good pointed toe for 4. Halfway here. 5 and up and 6. Perfect. 2 to go. Last one. Let's hold it at the top. Now we're gonna lift and pull for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7. Halfway there for 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. You hold it right there. We go up 1 inch and down for 1, up and down for 2. How's it going? For 3, 4. You are halfway there for 5 and drop. 6, 2 to go. 7. Last one. We go tiny, tiny 1 inch pulses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway there, team. 8, 7, 6. You're awakening those glutes. glutes and the hamstrings, but more hamstrings. Curl, that right leg comes in, extend for 1, in, and out for 2. So I want you to flex that hamstring, right? As if you are flexing your bicep here. Good. 2 to go. Perfect. From the knee, I want you to lift and drop and pull. Pulse it. Pulse it for 3, 4, 5. It's kind of at a diagonal, so you want to keep this hip nice and open.
So I'll give a hoot what you do, say girl.
Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, 2. Hold it right there, up 1 inch. Okay, my leg is shaking back here. 2, and drop. For 3, and drop. Good. 4, and drop. 5, and drop. 6, you have 2 more. 7, how's it going? Hold it right there. Tiny 1 and pulses, we go up. Pulses, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Keep the toe pointed. 6, 7. Halfway there, team. 8, 7, 6, 5. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring it down. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna go to the other side because it's kind of a little too much to go into that releve first. So let's go ahead and swap over to the left side. Feeling okay? All right, friends, here we go. So we're gonna take the right foot down and my left toe heads back behind us. Hands nice and light. Hold, tap it back there. Ready? Here we go. Left leg in 3, 2, 1. We lift it up. Oh, stretch leg. But not really crushed, right? Because you're standing and using that glute to hold us down. 4 more here. 5, good. 6, perfect. 2 to go. Let's hold it at the top. Let's lift and pulse it up top. And 2, and 3, and 4. How you doing? 5, 6, 7. Great job. Halfway there for 8, 7, and 6, and 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it here. Up 1 inch and down for 1. Up, down for 2, 3, and drop. 4, halfway there. Looks good. 5, looking good. 6, 2 to go, team. 7. Last one. Are you ready? Tiny 1 inch pulses. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're halfway there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Up 1 inch and down for 1. So think about how much that inch is. 3, and drop. 4, halfway there. How you doing? 5, and drop. 6, perfect. 2 to go. 7. Last one here. Tiny 1 inch pulses. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you are halfway there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to curl in, extend for 1. Curl that left leg. How's it doing, right leg? Is it starting to engage? Good. 5, and extend. 6, 2 to go. If you need to take a break, go for it. 7, hold it right here from the knee. We're going to lift and pull to come up. 2, 3, 4. How you doing? 5, 6, 7, and we're halfway there for 8, 7. Breathing. 6, 5, woo, 4, 3, 2. We hold it here. Up 1 inch. Are we shaking? 2, and drop. 3, and drop. 4, halfway there. Good. 5, and drop. I am a shaken team. 2 more. 7. Last one. Tiny 1 inch pulses. Here we go. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and halfway there for 8. We're almost there. 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and time. Oh my gosh! Woo! All right, shake it out. Hopefully I wasn't the only one. It was shaking. All right, we're gonna take the legs into what we call a figure 4 here. And I'm gonna have you stretch it on back. Okay, that's gonna get our glutes and our hip a little bit there. Guess what? We still have to do that again. In our releve, or we can keep the heels down. However, I'm gonna have you come down to the floor first. before we get back into it so that we give the glutes and the legs a little bit of a break. Alrighty, so let's do that, shall we? Alrighty.
I know it's more than just a friendship.
All right, so let's head down to the floor. Okay. How you guys feeling? We're okay? All right, happy Monday. All right, so we are going to head into a springing push-up. Alrighty, so what a springing push-up is we go forward and then we come back into a child's pose. Okay, so I'm gonna move my chair just slightly out of the way. Alrighty, so hopefully you guys can see me here. I'm gonna give you 2 options for your push-up. First option is gonna be the easier option. It's going to bring your hips up into the air. Hands are gonna come underneath the shoulders. We're gonna lean forward with our chin and our chest. And then I want you to shift back. You're gonna come down to the floor. And then we're gonna push it back, okay? That is your springing push-up. It is spring, okay? We are in our spring mode. All right, or we can head here. Actually, I'm gonna give you 3 options. Okay, we can go knees down and the hips down, leaning down with our chest, coming back up, and we push back into that child's pose. So we're springing back to our springing push-up here. Okay? Your third option, if you are so inclined to head into that full push-up position, you can do so just like so. Okay, so toes coming down, we head into that push-up. We spring back. My knees are not connected to the floor, but I'm heading back down behind me. Okay, so coming here forward, and then shifting my way back. So it looks like a popping spring there. Okay, so you're gonna get into first, second, or third position, whichever option works best for you. If you wanna just head into push-ups, that is perfectly fine as well. Without that springing motion, go for it. But I'm gonna give you 45 seconds here on the clock, okay? We're gonna try to count how many we get into, moving at our own pace. This is only for you to keep, okay? Ready? Oh, sure, I can turn the music down. All right, so let's get ready into any push-up that you'd like. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Okay, so I'm gonna be up top here giving you those 3 options again. Leave the chest coming down, shifting our way back into that springing push-up here. Good, so the clock is going. We can go knees down, shifting our way back, forward and leaning back into our child's pose. Or we come up onto the toes into our push-up and springing our way back. Whew. Okay, keep it going, team. We have about 10 more seconds to go. So our push-ups, we're engaging our chest, our triceps, and our back. Perfect. That child's pose gives us a little bit of a break in between so that we are successful in these push-ups for 3, 2, and time. Perfect. All right, go ahead into that full child's pose. Let's take a quick little break here. Oh, good job. All right. All right, how you guys feeling? We're gonna head into some active recovery. So that is a plank that we're gonna head into. I'm gonna give you a couple of options here for your plank. We can take the hands underneath the shoulders. We can keep the knees down and just holding just like so. We can also take the toes down, holding like so. We can spring that toe out and in, right to left, okay, into that second option. Third option is heading down to the elbows. So the elbows coming down and the toes coming down as we go and tap out and in, okay? So key thing here, trying to keep those hips nice and level with the rest of your body so that we keep that core engaged, okay? All right, here we go. 30 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, and go for it. So any plank position that you'd like. Again, if you're heading here with the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees down, you're hanging on, friend. Otherwise, you're heading here, toes down, hands down, tapping those toes out and in. Ever so slightly here, right? Sometimes slower. The slower we go, the more effective we are. So take your time. 10 more seconds. Third option is here, elbows down, toes out and in. Breathing hard in 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful job. Shake it out, friends. Because guess what? We got to do that again. All right, so let's head back into our springing bar. Right here, push up. Woo. Springing push up. Alrighty, whichever option you choose. Here we go, 45 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, and go for it. All right, so either hips into the air, push-ups down, and shifting those hips back. Springing push-up number 2, knees down, hips back into child's pose. Push-up number 3, toes down, hands down, full push-up here, and then shifting those hips on back. Perfect. Ooh. All right, we are halfway there. How's it going? Looking beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. Good job. Beautiful. 5 seconds to go. You guys got this. 3, 2, 1, and time. Perfect. Alrighty, so that second round, did we get at least one more than the first? And if not, that's okay. That's okay. Let's shake out those arms. We worked our chest, triceps, and shoulders. Let's head into that active recovery, our plank. So again, hands underneath the shoulders, maybe the knees coming down, maybe the toes going down as we tap those toes out and in. Third option, we drop our elbows down, hips down, nice and low as we tap out and in. Ready? 3, 2, and go for it. 30 seconds here on the clock. Ooh. You got it. Keep tapping. Into that plank we go. Yes, yes, yes. 15 seconds. We're halfway there. Holding tight. 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's shift those hips on back. Hooray. Whew. Alrighty, how we feeling, team? All right, guess what? It is time to head back up top. We are heading here into our releve. Alrighty, so again, we are headed back to the bar. This time, my left heel is lifted as I tap my right toe back down and up. Because this is such a great leg exercise, we're just gonna do the leg lift and the pulses and then the micro movements, and then we'll switch over to the other side, okay? All right, so let's head here. Again, you can always choose to keep that heel connected to the floor. Otherwise, let's go ahead and take it up top as we tap that right toe down and then back up. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We tap down and up for 1, down, up for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Halfway there. 7, last one. Good, we're gonna hold it here at the top. Let's lift and hold. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, light on the bar or the wall. 6, 7, and 8, halfway there. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. We're still lifted on the left side, and down for 1, up, and down for 2, up, for 3, up, for 4, 5, and drop. 6, you have 2 more. 7, last one, tiny 1-inch pulses. Here we go for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Heels lifted. 7, and halfway there. How we doing? And 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and time. Oh my goodness, shake it out. Left leg, and then we're done. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So we are swapping. Maybe we shift back. Nice big stretch here. Okay, right foot's in front. Left toe is behind, but we're coming up on that ball of the foot here on the right side. Ready? Left toe in 3, in 2, lift up and down. Here we go. We come up and tap for 1, up and tap for 2, for 3, and drop for 4, and halfway there for 5, and 6, 2 to go, 7, last one. Let's hold it right here as we lift and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, halfway there for 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, hold it here, up 1 inch, and down for 1, up, and down for 2, 3, and drop, 4, and drop, 5, and drop, 6, how you doing? We're hanging in there, 2 more, 7, I'm feeling it, last one, Tiny 1-inch pulses. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway there, friends. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. We made it. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and shift your way on back. Oh, excellent. Go ahead and peek your eyes underneath the right arm here if you can. And then underneath the left, we made it. Go ahead and peel your way on up. Great job, team. So let's go ahead and take a nice big step back behind us with the right leg. Just like we did in our warm-up, you're gonna step back, drop that heel down to stretch out the calf. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. You can take that right leg and take it across, maybe hanging onto the bar, or the chair or the wall, figure 4 here, maybe flexing that foot. All right, how did we do today? We did okay? All right, we started off with those nice big wide plie squats. So we headed into a little bit of legs, but also incorporating the inner and outer thigh. All right, we also headed into some releves. We did some balance, which is core. And then we headed into our standing core, right? We did core here, standing core, and then standing obliques. Then we headed into our triceps, right? We did our standing triceps. And then we worked our glutes and our hamstrings, alrighty, and our calves when we did our releves. And then we headed into the floor, getting into our springing push-ups, where we did our chest, triceps, and back. We did a little bit of planks, so that's a lot of core and shoulders as well. And then finish it up here with those releved leg lifts behind us. Again, calves, hamstrings, glutes, all those guys working. Hopefully you are coming back on Wednesday, so we get a little bit more to do. And Friday, we're not done. All right, go ahead and bring that hand back. We'll take the arm across. Let's stretch out the tricep here. Switch to the other side. Shake it on out. Give yourself a nice big round of applause. Happy Monday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Yay, Linda, great job. I'm glad that you guys feel great. Perfect. Let me know how your guys' legs are feeling on Wednesday, okay? But I will see you back here Wednesday. Same time, same place. But do sign up on the Banyan website. Make sure you guys have signed up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully we started off your day and week off right. Yay, perfect. Thank you, Arlen. Great job. Have a good one. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining me today. All right, head to our website as well, Banyan